Beyond doubles. Hey, this is BA. We're going to revisit an old friend here, double and triple bottoms. Yeah, this is an old reproduction of Gann's showing triple bottoms from his master courses. 1B, 2B, 3B. That is for bottoms. One bottom, second bottom, third bottom. This is stock Google. Here you can see the angles from the two lows. Not all angles are created equal. Those are the 1x1s, standard, or properly drawn. These would always be 45-degree angles. Always, no exceptions. 1x1s. 1 unit of price equals 1 unit of time. Be that be days, weeks, or whatever. Couple of 2x1s have been added in here, but as you can see, they're not exactly the same. The 2x1R means that the 2x1's on the right side of the 45-degree angle, what Gann would call the weak side, or bear side sometimes. The 2x1L is on the left side of the 45-degree angle, or the bull side of the 45-degree angle, depending on your vocabulary. Here are the arrows showing the turns from the lines crossing. Meaning where those lines cross, draw an arrow down to the turns. As you can see, they point to some very small turns here. See, there's a reason for that. And as this presentation develops, you're going to see why they're small. Note that the two arrows on the right are more significant as price breaks the 2.5-month sideways move after the effect. This is the same angles. It's December gold here. There's the arrows. Those are attached. Now, take a look at those double bottoms. We're kind of bending the double bottom concept because this is more of a concept of a higher low followed by a lower low. See, you want prices to be close. Not exact, but close. Here, they're close, but not close enough. It looks like just a higher low, that first one. You don't want that effect, and that is what, in part, that's why these angles go more to the side. There's another reason for that too, but the arrows still hit points. But it's not the same effect. This is November soybeans weekly. When you put the angles on any instrument and they do not look right, let's say they're almost flat compared to what you see here in front of you. Okay. A flat would be even more so flat than these. There's a little bit of flatness in them. See how they go more sideways even though they're 1x1s? These are far more effective. They're scaled. By that, I mean they're in harmony with the chart. We'll get more into that here in just a second. When you put the angles on any instrument and they do not look right, let's say they're almost flat compared to what you have here in front of you, move the decimal. Here a price of 912.2 becomes 91.22. Other than that, this chart has the same angles except flipped heading down. We started with the angles heading up. Now we're taking the highs, double high there, and pulling them down. Look at the resistance here on both of those. Very powerful resistant point line. And then notice here in this area how it breaks through. It breaks through on the downside. The cause of that is the cycles are not due at those points. Cycles are change of trend. A cycle occurred here and a cycle occurred here. This is a way to confirm this. This is a weekly chart. There's a way to confirm these with the cycles. So what you're doing here with these lines is you are bringing in a confirmation tool to your cycles. You see, we'll get more into these here. As you can see, these lines are far more effective than previous viewed material here. These are good lines. And we moved the decimal on them. Look at the turns they hit. Far more significant than what's been shown previously. Okay. Here we're zoomed out for a better perspective. By the way, all turns in this presentation, the angles have been originated from, were randomly chosen. When I sat down to do this video, I had a certain outline. I did not have the dates pre-chosen. I just said, I'll use these, draw them from there, and let's talk about that. These were random examples. But as you can see, we catch a very critical low in soybeans. That's an incredible move, and we nail it down there. Now, notice this line coming down here, hits this bottom, pretty much dead on. Okay? And in there, in that concept, there's a cycle turn. And because of that cycle, there's also price points that align within that low. So you're bringing in a very powerful confirmation tool here. That's what you're doing. A triple bottom here. Your first angle always gets this slow moving price angle. And that's the way Gann did it. Your first angle always gets the slow moving price angle. That's why you'll notice 2 times 1 left, which is the bear side. It's the slower moving price angle. It's a 2 to 1 time to price ratio. Okay. Two times 1 R down there at the first bottom on the right-hand side. 2 times 1 R. Bottoms 2 and 3 get the same angles, which is 45 plus the angle on the bull side of the market, which is the left side. 2 times 1 L on the second and third bottoms. Let's look at some turns. Not bad. Notice the trend channel created by the 2 time 1s from the second and third bottom. Right here. Second and third creates a trend channel. We come up, we break into that channel, and it remains in there for quite a while. Several months. Actually, you'll see this a lot when using the double and triple bottoms. You'll see this trend channel concept a lot, and we'll see it more coming up. When you do, create a parallel 2x1 from the mid-distance point and watch the price action when it's above it. Meaning in here, as you can see these two going up, you want to create that mid-channel in here that parallels them. Very special channel.